welcome back to One Hot Bite. Melissa here, where healthy doesn't have to be boring, and I'm going to show you how today, although we are going to go off the rails a tiny bit. We're not going to throw all caution to the wind. This is going to be a healthier recipe. If you are a health nut and you don't enjoy sweets and you don't live a little, then probably stop watching, because we're going to live a little today. And those of you that are going to stick through this and enjoy this delectable dessert, because it is a dessert item, thank you so much for being here. I love to have you here. Hello to everybody new. Hello to my subscribers. And if you see something you like, go ahead and subscribe down below. I don't always do these crazy desserts, but you will see them because I do believe in living a little and being healthy. So this is a little bit of both. And I'll show you where we've kind of cut some corners to make it a little bit healthier. This is an oatmeal raisin skillet cookie, and with it we are going to make a miso caramel sauce that goes over the top. You can have it with frozen yogurt and ice cream or just whipped cream as well. But I'm going to show you how to make an awesome skillet cookie for the family. The weather's changing. Let's get started. So all you're going to need is a cast iron skillet, and we're going to get rocking. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I have a special announcement for a new series I'm going to start through the month of December, and I think you're going to want to know exactly what it is. So go ahead and stick around. That'll be at the end of the video. But let's get cooking. We are going to make brown butter. So we need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We're going to do this over medium-high heat in our cast iron skillet. What we need is these little bubbles here to eventually dissipate, and it's not foamy anymore, and you're going to see this golden brown color start to come through. You can see how it's slowly changing color. This is going to take about 3 or 4 minutes, and as soon as it is brown and to our liking, we're going to pour it into a bowl. You don't clean your skillet. You're going to set your skillet aside because we're going to need that. So here we have our brown butter. To that, we're going to add 5 tablespoons of, I have coconut oil that I used here. We're going to add that. We're going to add 1/3 a cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you saw there that I put 1/3 of a cup of light brown sugar. We're going to whip this together until it is nice and smooth, just so the sugar kind of dissolves. It's not going to fully dissolve out, but we're going to get that nice and smooth. We're going to crack in this 1 whole egg and whip this, and we want just a nice smooth texture to happen here. As soon as you have this all mixed, we're going to just set it aside. In another bowl, we have 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 cup of flour. Whip that together. Make sure it's all nice and mixed. You can sift this or just use your whisk. We're going to add this to our brown butter and brown sugar mixture. Go ahead and whip this together so that it is all moist and there is no flour left over. You can see I get crazy here in the whipping process, but we just want this nice and whipped, just so everything's smooth, nothing crazy. To this, we're going to add 1 cup of rolled oats and 1/2 cup of raisins. I have a mixture of raisins here, and then I did forget to add my 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. So let's add that here real quick, and we're just going to fold this together and get it all moist. As soon as you see that everything is mixed together and everything is covered, we're going to grab that skillet that we set aside that had some of our butter still melted in it. So grab the skillet. We are going to add just a little bit of cooking spray over the top just to make sure nothing sticks. And we're going to add our delicious, oh, smelling so good, chewy cookie dough to this. So just get it all scraped in. Don't even miss a drop, because this is the best thing you've ever eaten. Pat it down into your skillet. And my skillet's still a little hot, so you want to be a little bit careful. But as soon as you get it all patted in, we're going to go ahead and set it in our oven that's set at 325 degrees. And we're going to cook this for 25 to 35 minutes. Nice and slow and low. And when it comes out, we're going to set it on a wire rack, and it's going to cool for about 12 minutes. And these are our ingredients for our salted caramel sauce. We again have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We're going to do this over a medium-high heat, so you're going to want to take good care of this. We also have 1/4 cup of brown sugar in here, and you're going to want to whip this together until it gets nice and smooth. You're going to see this heat up really quick. It's going to get bubbly. You're going to want to stay on it and get it nice and mixed. Butter all melted. And now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sweet white miso. So this is the salty element that makes it like a salted caramel. So again, that heat is at medium high. We're going to keep on whisking. If you need to raise your pan at any point in time and pull it from that heat, turn it down a little bit. We don't want anything to burn, but we're going to work quickly and make this nice and smooth. When you have it smooth, pull it from the heat. And now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. We're going to whip this together again and just make it nice and smooth. And just about when you think it is not going to incorporate properly, it comes together in this beautiful caramel sauce. As soon as you have all of it mixed together really nice, we're going to remove half of this. So we're going to save half in the pan and we're going to put half in this little jar. You can separate this any way you want, because what we're going to do with this half that we've saved here, we're going to pour it over the top of our nice and cooled cookie. So you're going to take about, it turns out to be about 3 tablespoons. And we're going to go ahead and pour that over the top here. Drizzle it nice. And this is actually going to just soak into the cookie. So you're going to spread it around and it can sit like this. You can leave it like this until you're ready to serve. As soon as we're ready to serve, you can cut a slice. This makes 12 servings. So you're not going to get a huge cookie piece, which is good and bad. You can have it so delicious, but you're going to definitely want more when you're done because this is the best thing. So go ahead and pull out a serving here. And it's super, super soft. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of a frozen yogurt, and then you can drizzle another 1 tablespoon of your salted caramel sauce. Oh, look at that. Ooey gooey, slow motion goodness over the top. Perfect. Oh, I think we did it again. I told you we were going to go off the rails, and I told you this was going to be so good. So, oatmeal raisin cookie, and the miso caramel sauce, for those of you that have never had miso before, is a little bit salty, so it's almost like a salted caramel sauce. So this is our beautiful, I put a little dollop of frozen yogurt on top, but let's give it a taste. And it's chewy in the center. It's a little crispy on the edges, so if you're an edge girl or guy, you're going to want to be on the edge. Oh wow, that was so good. It's chewy, the salted caramel is nice. It balances the sweet coming off that. If you don't want more caramel sauce on top, you honestly don't even need it. The cookie is so good by itself. And then, of course, the ice cream or frozen yogurt just takes it over the top. But this is your choice because this is your dessert. Okay, so the special series I'm going to do, and please follow me through the month of December. I will only be coming at you once a week because our videos are going to be kind of intense. I will see you on Mondays, and we are going to do I'm going to show you, because I always try and promote that lighter version, that lower fat version to things we enjoy. I try and reinvent things that we love and to try and take the guilt out of it as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly, I'm going to pick a meal or a menu item, a guilty one in a sense that we all think of, and I'm going to show you both versions and where you cut the fat and the calories. So those of you that are interested in how I do that, I'm going to show you step by step. But those of you that may not care, I'm going to show you both versions so you can enjoy them both. And we're going to make some awesome stuff because I'm going to be coming at you next Monday with double wrap tacos, done fat and done right. You can choose which one you want. I'll see you guys Monday.